Well, you got guys like Luis Polarano with 3 at-bats and Matt Britton hitting 149, and they just, they come through. It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, it's a neat thing to see. You have feelings that kids are seeing the ball better, and I think Matthew's a young man who's going to be a great player in our program, and I just don't think the numbers really indicate how good a job he's been doing, especially the last 2 or 3 weeks. So really proud of him, really proud of Mitch. He's 0 for 4, and has some. I thought he hit a ball really hard at third base, and he's hit into some poor luck during the whole year. And, just finds barrel with just a little bit of effort. Really, I think one of his big things is he's trying to get out of a little hitting slump by trying too hard. And it's good to see him just throw the hands a little bit there and find a gap.
What do you tell Luis when he walks up to the plate? I mean, he's a pitcher. He's not supposed to be in those situations. But how did he take it?
Well, just don't get big. Don't try and do too much. Just only needs contact. You're going to run a great time at first. You're going to be a tough guy to double up. Just put this in play, take an easy swing, and let it happen. And he was going to do that without me saying anything to him because he's a great competitor. But that was a huge at-bat in that ball game for a guy who had 3 at-bats coming into that situation.
You said y'all were kind of on the edge of breaking through because y'all did have a lot of guys in scoring position early on.
A ton. And again, I think a lesser club with less character, less toughness, can quit and just say this isn't our day. We had the second, third scenario, and we had the pop-up on the infield, and we just had some sequences where we really could have, Wes is thrown out at the plate there. That's a situation where we have to send him with 2 outs, even though he's not a great runner. But, you're wondering if it's going to go away, but our kids just kept grinding, kept getting after it. It's fun to watch them rewarded for that.
Once Lindgren got through that little spot of trouble, you had to feel pretty good about the pitching staff as a whole and holding down LSU, didn't you?
Yeah, we needed him to get through his first couple of innings. That's why we were a little bit more patient because you're in day number 5, and we needed him to get through those innings, and he did. And again, I thought Bush Thompson just did a great job. I mean, he did a great job of just communicating and getting him back locked in, getting him aggressive. Who knows if he was going to get back in the zone or not, with the fact that he got aggressive really was the most important factor to get him going again.
I know you guys just come off a big emotional win, but Kentucky's had a couple of days off. They're sitting back, they're rested, they're relaxed a little bit. How tough is that for a team that's, like you say, you guys been playing second days in a row?
I think it can work both ways. If you're playing, maybe you feel like you're in a rhythm. If you're not playing, maybe you get out of the rhythm. I don't know. Kentucky's a very good club, so you just don't. From day to day in this league, you just don't know. You just don't know who's going to be the hot guy, and you don't know who's going to be able to shove the baseball in the strike zone. And we need to keep playing. It really doesn't matter. I mean, you're playing LSU, you're playing Kentucky. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's everybody in this league is really good, and you have to prepare for it.
Did you even think about pinch running for Slaughter there at second?
I did.
Because your catcher was at first base.
Ammo's already in the game, and so Hunter's the next guy, and Brownlee we'd already used up. So we run Brownlee and then take Brownlee out of the game to get Ammo in the game in the 9-hole there. And, that was a difficult, we run for Norris because Norris has the bad knee there. I take Brownlee out because he's got the bad knee. I told him when we entered the game, I said, man, I need you to go full speed one more time for him. And I felt like if he went full speed around the bases, which he did, I didn't know if we'd be able to get him in the outfield because, I don't know if he's going to be able to move. He's a guy who's just, he's really written it out with that knee. So, yeah, we had to get a lot of people involved. And I figured this. I figured Mitch, especially if we got to 2 outs, he's going to be able to get the early jump. With 1 out there, he had to make a great read, and we needed a ball that wasn't hit directly at somebody. And this guy's caught 5 games in a row, and that was an extra inning game. And he's running as hard as he can, so we're really proud of him.
You walk around Hoover now and listen to people even walking through the stands that they're kind of on the Mississippi State bandwagon, so to speak. They feel like you guys have a chance to win it because they like the way you guys have been playing. What does that mean to you? And also, you feel like you have a legitimate shot at winning it 2 days and having to play, as a second.
Well, all that stuff's fine, but the reality of it is, you got to throw strikes, you got to have great at-bats, and I was really pleased today. We had 11 punch-outs yesterday, and we struck out twice today. I just thought we did a much better job with the strike zone, and